Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new here, my name's Leanne, I'm a vegan losing weight on the Slimming World plan, trying to. And if you're coming back, as always, thanks ever so much for doing so. So today is Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. I'm just making myself some breakfast. I've been working for the last couple of hours, so it's currently nearly 10 o'clock, I think. So I have just prepared a simple breakfast because I'm a simple soul. So I've just got 2 pieces of toast. This is just from one of the very small, well, you can see how small they are. It's a small wholemeal loaf, and each piece is spread with 1 teaspoon of naturally vegan spreadable for 3.5 sins, and the bread itself is my healthy extra B choice for the day. And then I also have a coffee with 100 ml of Alpro almond barista for 1 sin. I've just been having a little grooming session with Delta, so I'm in a good mood. I just went out to get a coffee, and obviously I had to stop for a little chat. So anyway, I'm having another coffee. This is another 1 sin for 100 mils of Alpro almond barista. The time is 11:45. I put the oven on at like 11:15 and promptly forgot about it. This is becoming a habit. So while I was making my coffee, I've also chucked in jacket potatoes, or potatoes that will become jacket potatoes. But of course, it's now a lot later than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, they're not going to be ready till like 1 o'clock for my lunch. But hey, I can wait. Right, my jackets have been in for about an hour and they're looking nearly done. I only had 4 potatoes left in my house, so I've just cooked all 4 because if you've watched some of my previous videos, I do like to reuse a cooked potato in things. So I'm just deciding which ones I'm gonna have for lunch, and I was just deciding what I'm gonna put in them, and I think I'm gonna do like cheesy sweet corn jacket and then have a load of salad on the side. I feel like that's got the comfort food factor and the health fresh factor as well. So these are the jackets. Obviously they're not quite done yet. They are a little bit pale still, but I think I'm going to take the 2 smallest ones and have those for lunch. I've taken to doing jackets on a baking tray just because to stop stuff dripping down into the oven. You know, I hate cleaning. So yeah, these 2 are going to be the ones that I save for another day. So I might just turn those over, actually, so they can crisp up. Yeah, they're nowhere near crispy enough yet. Nowhere near done. So these ones I'm going to have, and then like put the cheesy sweet corn on top. Just had to show the steam coming off. I have very pink fingers where they were so hot. But yeah, they're totally soft all the way through. So nice and cooked is just literally the crisping up part for those 2 leftover ones. But it doesn't matter too much because now I know they're cooked through. When I cook them another day, usually what I do for leftover jackets is I'll chop them into little pieces, like little cubes, and I'll do them in the air fryer for 10 minutes. Oh my God, they are lush. But yes, as I said, for now, I'm going to concentrate on these. All right, so I've grated my 80 grams of cocoa cheese, which is my 2 healthy extra A's for the day. I've opened my tin of sweet corn and drained it. So I'm just going to do cheese, then sweet corn, then cheese on top of those halves. Not gonna lie, that took me a few minutes. So I put the majority of the cheese underneath because it will melt better. And then this bit will go on top, and it'll probably, I don't know, it's unpredictable, this cheese. Sometimes it goes just like in crispy little pieces, and sometimes it melts. It tends to be if it's around something a bit like wetter, it melts, which is why the stuff underneath the sweet corn is probably going to be quite nice and, well, gooey, for want of a better word. Okay, there we go. These are ready to go back in the oven without spilling them everywhere. And I've misjudged this, can I need my other hand to open the oven? Okay, bye. So I've just made a little salad dressing. I reuse these little herb pots for exactly this kind of thing. And it's very simple. Literally the juice of half a lemon. I've used 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, And I've used 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of mustard and dill sauce. This would have been Dijon mustard, but I have run out because I don't really use it that often, so it's not something I sort of keep as a spare. But to be honest, I'm obsessed with dill mustard, or mustard and dill sauce as this one is called. It's already like a diluted version, but it's so good, like seriously so good. Anyway, so the mustard and dill sauce for the 15 grams or 1 tablespoon is 3.5 sins. Olive oil is 2 sins for a teaspoon, which is how much I put in. Obviously lemon juice is free. I'm going to use half of this amount, so it works out as 3 sins for half of this dressing. The rest of lunch is sin free though, so absolutely fine. And it's nice to have a little dressing now and then. I don't often have dressings on my salad, but I just fancied one today. That's my finished salad. I've just mixed it all up together with my hands, and I've just used a mixture of pea shoot salad and peppery salad and some cherry tomatoes, some cucumber and some radishes, and then half of that amount of dressing, which, as I said, works out of 3 sins because you have to round up for the odd half sin. So yes, that is that, and I've just pushed it to one side, ready for my taters to go on there. I licked the spoon and oh my god, that dressing is really nice. It's really tart, but you've got that lovely olive oil and Dijon, dill mustard coming through. Oh, it's just lovely. It's just lovely. And that's really it for a minute until my potatoes are done. And I'm done. So got my cheesy sweet corn jacket halves with my 2 healthy extra A choices. Obviously my lovely salad. I've topped everything with some spring onion and some garlic pepper, my fave, and some salt. And of course I've got that dressing on the salad. So in total this is 3 sins and 2 healthy extra A's. Guys, something's just happened. Just hit 1,000 subscribers. I like can't believe that there's 1,000 people who like subscribe to my channel and actually want to see, like 1,000 people. That's so many. Like, I know it's not to like big YouTubers or whatever, but that's never what I've intended to be. Like, I just can't believe that 1,000 people. Wow, it's insane. So I just wanted to say thank you. It's a little bit unbelievable, really. Wow, thank you so much. It is currently 4:15 and I'm having a bag of mini party rings, which are accidentally vegan, and they are 4 sins. And I'm also having a cup of pucker after dinner tea. It is currently about 5 o'clock. Mum's over for a cuppa and to collect some recipe books that I ordered for yesterday. And I'm just having a latte, and I fancied something sweet, so I'm having one of my syrupy ones that I haven't had for a while. So I used 300 mils of Alpra Amberista for 3 sins, and then 2 teaspoons each of Sweet Freedom caramel and vanilla syrups at half a sin a teaspoon. So that's 2 sins for those, so it's 5 in total for a lovely caramel vanilla almond latte. Right, it's now just about 6:30 and Mum's gone, but I'm going to start making my tea. I'm having just another portion of the puttanesca that I made 2 nights ago. So this is from the Slimming World Take 5 Second Helpings book, and it's very, very simple. Just tinned cherry tomatoes, passata with garlic and herbs, capers. I've forgotten everything that goes in it. Capers. I used olives, and I added in lentils as extra, just for a bit of protein in there because there wasn't any. And then you just kind of cook it like some linguine. I can't get my words out, guys. I'm so knackered. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling really badly with bingy urges right now as well. Yeah, so just bear with me a sec. Right, so I'm having my puttanesca sauce with linguine. I just reorganised my cupboard because it was looking too messy, so I've lost my linguine. Where is it? There it is. I'm still on all the ones that I got really cheap after the great pasta explosion, after the great pasta shortage. So yeah, I'll have it with linguine and, not courgette, broccoli. Only I'm totally lost. I feel like I'm going to come across half a broccoli in my house somewhere at some point, because I swear that I did not use a whole broccoli. But can I find it? I have 2 fridges and it's in neither of them. So I feel like this might be one of those times, you know, when you like put something in the wrong place, like the milk in the cupboard and the cereal in the fridge, that kind of thing. So I guess I must have used it. I just don't remember it, and I can't see it anywhere, and I don't really have any like sort of secret places that it could be, only in a cupboard or something, and I haven't seen it anywhere. So anyway, I remembered that out in my freezer in the garage, where the animals used to be, out in that freezer, I keep it as like a little emergency kind of overflow freezer. It was here when I moved in. They've like gifted it to me, but I guess so they don't pay maintenance on it, like all the white goods actually. Anyway, so in that one, I keep the stuff that I don't use like every day. It's like my emergency stash. So I've just been out there because I wanted to do an inventory of the freezers anyway. And I remembered that at the start of, like just before we went into lockdown back in March, before I got ill as well, I remembered I bought a few different types of frozen veg, because I thought just in case there's any like fresh veg issues, at least I know I've got some veg. So I just went out there and I found a bag of frozen cauliflower florets, frozen sliced leeks, frozen spinach, and a frozen broccoli. Now, I am not a fan of frozen veg because the freezing process breaks down the cell walls, and so basically it goes mushy. Now, I have, no matter what I try, I can't seem to get over this, but it does in a pinch. And the nice thing about frozen veg is that it is actually quite often fresher than what you get in the supermarket, because of course it was frozen very soon after picking and wasn't transported raw, it was frozen. So anyway, that's a very long story, but I have frozen broccoli, so I'm using frozen broccoli. And we'll see how I get on with it. I suspect I'm going to find it overcooked and mushy, but whatever, it's still broccoli, and it means I don't have to go to the shop. The other nice thing is that now I know exactly what's in that freezer. I took a couple of pictures, so I haven't got to go out because it's really cold and it's just started like with freezing rain, so I don't want to go out there again. Yeah, so I've done that freezer inventory, so that's really nice because I want to finish doing that and my inside freezer as well tonight. And I found a couple of Slimming World meals actually, so that's good to know. I've got 3 Slimming World ready meals out there and 8 Slimming World, is it bean burgers they do? Either way, they're quite tasty. You know, they fall apart, but they taste good. So I've got like 2 boxes of 4 of those. So that's quite a good emergency thing as well. And then I think there were some very old vegan ice lollies in there, but that was literally it. I didn't keep a lot out there. Anyway, so, and some Slimming World sweet potato fries. I think they were like a limited edition, and I picked up a bag just for, you know, to try at some point, because I like to try new things, but they're still out there. So anyway, I'll shut up now and go and cook my dinner. Well, doesn't this look supremely attractive? But it doesn't matter because it's just gonna go in my belly. I used about half that bag of broccoli, which was a kilogram bag. So yeah, there's a lot of broccoli in this. And I did it all in one pot, to be totally honest. I just boiled the pasta, added the broccoli partway through, and then I drained it and then just did the bit of sauce in, and that was that really. So nice and easy. And this is 1.5 sins. Well, I'm not going to beat about the bush, guys. I told you earlier that I was really struggling not to like binge, and basically I have done exactly that. So I've let you guys and myself down. if you were to ask me why, I don't really know. I guess that this week, and I think I've said this in a couple of videos, but I guess this week I feel like I just feel heavy. Like, I think I've touched on this before, but you know, sometimes you just feel heavy, and I think I had in my mind that I was just gonna fail whatever, to be honest. And it just kind of felt inevitable. I know that people who don't have like the urge to binge won't understand. And I'm certainly not saying that I have any kind of disorder, because I never have been diagnosed with anything like that at all, but it's just something that I've done my whole life. Like, even when I was little, I would always sneak food. That's why I've always been big. So I really need to have like a little talk with myself. I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty sick right now. And also, you know, what I've had, again, I don't see any value in listing out things like this because it's not helpful to anyone. But I will tell you, I'm just adding up in my head. I think about 40 sins worth is what I've just binged, which 40 sins is equivalent to about, how do I get this right? One sin is 20 calories. So 40 sins is about 800 calories. I think I've got that right. And I'm not, you know, that is nothing compared to things I've done in the past, you know. But for where I am right now and where I have been, it's a hell of a lot. And I did that in about 15 minutes, if that. I can't even believe I'm like saying this in public, to be totally honest, because it's not something that, you know, you really want publicized about yourself. It's not something you would ever, you know, walk into the office and announce. So I don't quite know why I'm putting it out here. I mean, I guess like with the sin stuff, it's just all about accountability, isn't it? But it doesn't stop me feeling like ashamed. And I don't really know why I would like sabotage myself. You know, if I really have been doing badly this week, which I'm not entirely sure that I have been, then why would I compound it? You know? I can't really find a way of justifying it or making excuses for myself. I just did it because I felt like I was going to, and so therefore I did. It's like one of those sort of self-fulfilling things. I don't really know. I guess in my head it's that thing where you're like, oh, well, I've blown this week anyway, so I might as well blow it more. But I think that was just perception. I mean, I know that I've been eating a lot of carbs this week, and I feel like I've had big portions of carbs when like, you know, when I've had pasta and stuff, I've been having a little bit more than I normally would. I haven't drunk as much as I should have done this week as well, actually, in terms of water. Maybe I just need to have a little reset. Okay, I was just despairing, but I feel like I'm just going to go and get a couple of recipe books, and I'm going to think about what I want to make over the next couple of days. Tomorrow's weigh day, so, you know, dreading that even more than I already was. And I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. There's no excuse, and I'm really, really sorry to let you guys down. Right, it's now been like 2 hours since my little emotional breakdown on camera. Sorry about that. I've also removed the broccoli from my tooth, so you know, that's a bonus. Hope you enjoyed that little treat. I feel pretty crappy about earlier, but you know, can't change it, can I? I have been having fun looking through recipe books and got a few things I'm going to make over the next few days with what I've got in, so that's nice. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit better now, and I'm going to call it a day for this video right here. I'm just going to go and have a cup of nighttime tea and then go to bed because I'm tired. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Sorry to let you down. Bye.